Very good evening students and welcome to BYJU'S exam prep, the most comprehensive preparation app for all of the exam. I welcome you all to this session. Very good evening students. Today we will be revising the data interpretation type 1 for upcoming CMAT exam. This is part 1, that is level 1 of data interpretation. We have 3 different types of data interpretation. Today we will be revising the simplest and the easiest type which can be asked in CMAT exam, right? So let's practice the important questions related to data interpretation type 1. Student, here is the question. Means the data interpretation means you are provided with a data in the form of tables, in the form of pie chart or line graph, right? It can be in any form. We have to analyze it, right? Means read it thoroughly and very clearly, and then we have to check according to the given data what can be the perfect answers for the given questions which are associated with it. So the very first question is linked to production of cars. This is production of cars in lakhs, right? In the year 2015 and the year 2016 we are given with 2 productions for 5 different countries. The question is, in which of the countries the production of car has increased by more than or equal to 5% in 2016 over to 2015. So see how much is the increase. Increase is 3 on 35, right? So is this increase is more than 5%? We have to check this. So yeah, this is more than 5% because 7 into 5 is 35 and we are getting around answer 8 something. So yes, this is country A is correct country we are looking for. The increment should be 5% or more. B, there is an increment of 2 on 45. So 200 by 45, 40 by 9. So 9 into 436, this is approximately 4.5. No, B is not that country. 88 and 93, increment of 5 again on 88 into 100. So 500 by 88, that is 250 by 44, 125 by 11, again more than 5%. Yeah, again more than 5%. Okay, there is one more way of checking this increment, students. See with me, let's say A, B and C are done. See what is 10% of 75? It is 7.5. 5% will be half of 7.5, right? So that value, try to add that value to 75. Means 75 plus 3.75, 78.75, and we have 79, which is more than 5%. So yes, country D is also that country. 58, 10% is 5.8, 5% is 2.9. So 58 plus 2.9 gives 60.9, which is equivalent to 60.9, and they are saying that 5% or equal. So yes, A, C, D, E are all correct answers. So we'll say that answer is C part. From the following table, which shows the marks of 90 students in a test of 80 marks test, the question is, find the percentage of the students who have obtained less than or equal to 50% marks, right? So 50% marks means 40 marks because total paper is of 80 marks. So we are looking for the student who have got marks less than equal to 40, means this block. This total is 36. So 36 students out of 90 got marks which is less than 50% or equal to 50%, right? So this accounts to 40% of the total candidate. Answer is B part. Next question is the line graph students. This is a comparison of two different things. One is number of students who have joined. Second, number of students who have left the school in the beginning and at the end of the every year. So the number of students who have joined and left the school in the beginning of years, this is the data for 6 different years, starting from 1992. In 1992, the strength is 1500, and in 1993, 300 people joined to 50 left. It means in 1993, the total change is of 50, right? 50 increase, strength will be 1550, right? 1550. In the next year, 350 students left, 250 joined. So in 1994, the strength will go down by 100. In 1995, what happened? 500 joined, 400 left. So there is again an increase of 100. In 1996, 450 joined, 300 left, right? So increase of 150, 1700. 1997, there is a decrease of 100, 1600. And finally in 1998, there is an increase of 50, so 1650. Right? These are the strength of the school every year from 1993 to 1998. Now, how many students were there in the school during the year 1996? They are 1700. D part. Study the following graph carefully and answer the question which are given below. For the same chart, we have the next question. For which 2 years the strength is same? So it is 93 and 95 having the same strength. 93 and 95. Next question related to same. The number of students in 1996, which is 1450, is what percent of the student in 1994? With respect to 1994, we have to see in 1994 it is 1450, 96 it is 1700. So in 96 it is 1700, in 1994 it is 1450. The number of students in 1996 is approximately what percent of the number of students in 1994? Okay. So 17% upon 1700 upon 1450, right? 5 into 3, right? 5 into 4, 5 into 2, 5 into 9, we get 3400 by 29. Now we have to calculate this. See, since this is approximate, so I can take 30 instead of 29, and this gives me 113 approximately. But our answer should be more than 113 because our accurate base is 29. So the only option which is more than 113 is 117. So right answer will be 117, which is B part. This is student a pie graph, right? A pie chart. The data represents the data of 60,000 people who are surveyed all over India for their preferences in the musical instruments. So 11% people like flute, 22 like guitar, 14 like sarod, 9 piano, 20 violin, right? And 10% miscellaneous. Student, today we are revising the very basics of data interpretation. These are very simple questions, the level 1, type 1 of data interpretation. Here we have just single graph. The data is clearly presentable, right? Everything is mentioned in the chart. Sometimes what happens, we have to analyze the data, we have to make the chart ourselves. Okay, that is the next type, which we will be doing tomorrow at the same time, that is 5 p.m. Let me tell you that after this session, we will be doing a rapid test on BYJU'S application for the same level data interpretation type 1. After finishing this session, I will move on to BYJU'S application, right? For the same topic, that is DI part 1, we will be having a rapid test of 10 questions over there on the application. So don't forget to join the application also, okay, for the rapid test. Very first question: if 2100 people are less in the fluid section, what will be the new person type? See, 2100 people out of 60,000 people. If I see this, this is accounting to 3.5%, right? 21 of 60,000 is 3.5%. So the person who are liking fluid is 11%. If 21 is reduced, it means 3.5 is reduced. So 11 minus 3.5, the new percentile will be 7.5, which is C part. The total number of people either surod or guitar. Surod is 14 or means plus, guitar is 22, that is 36%. Is greater than the total number of people who prefer either violin or sitar. Violin is 20, sitar is 14, that is 34. 34, 36. How much is the difference? The difference is of 2%. 2% of 60,000, that is 1200. So this difference is 1200. Again we have a line graph, student, but here we have multiple dimensions. See, something is related to states which have their own shapes: diamond, square box, triangle, cross. Then there are years and there are some numbers. So it's a three-dimensional single graph. Okay, we have three dimensions. Let's see what is this graph is telling us. The line graph shows the number of persons who died in the train accident in the various states. So this is the data for the person who have died in the train accidents in the various states. The number of persons who died in the train accident in 2013 is how much percent more than? So this is comparison of 2013 with 2011 for the number of persons who have died in the train accident. How much it is more? So in 2013 we have 400, 500, 600, 700. That is total 2200. And in 2011 we have 100, then 200, 300, 4, 5 and 7. No, not 2010, it is 2011. We have to take the data for 2011. 100, 200, 600, 700. 13 and 3, 1600. So this is 600 more. Then 1600. So 225, 25 into 3, 75 by 2, 37.5%. What is the average number of persons who died in the train accident in 2008 in all these states together? 2008. 100 and 200, 3 and 3, 6, 1100. 1100 people died in 4. So 275 is the average. So answer is C part. So that's all with the very first type of data interpretation, students. Right now we will meet on the application. BYJU'S application will perform a small test, right, on the same topic, DI part 1. Hello AM. No AM. We have divided the data interpretation in 3 different classes. This is the first class, the level 1. then we will be doing the second class level 2 tomorrow at 5 p.m. and finally the level 3, which is the almost similar to your CMAT level, on third day, right? So we will be doing 3 different levels of data interpretation one by one. This is very basics of DI level 1. Okay, please take one session on trigo. Why not Ahil? Tomorrow itself you will see important question related to trigonometry. Yeah, see, let me tell you, today is Friday. Today is Friday, right? At 4 p.m. and at 5 p.m. we have quant and DI LR, right? 4 p.m. session is done, 5 p.m. session is done, right? This is on YouTube. Then on BYJU'S application, at 4:45 and at 5:45 p.m. we'll do a rapid test, right? This is the schedule for Friday, Saturday as well as Sunday, right? For all the upcoming days. And we have a workshop also on Sunday. At 8 p.m. students, right? Do attend that workshop also. So daily for 4 to 6, be with me, okay? Daily 4 to 6, be with me. I will revise the most important part of your CMAT upcoming exam, right? सर मैं आपके बाजू वाली सोसाइटी में रहता हूँ, कालीचरण. Which society, Kalicharan? Where do you live? कहाँ रहते हो और मैं कहाँ रहता हूँ बताओ. अच्छा चलो ठीक है. अब हम मिलते हैं application per at 5:45 and we'll do a rapid test on data interpretation. That's all for this session, student. See you at the application.